Now we be the voice that got talk true. For the land we done they so for silence too long.
Hello my people, you're welcome once again for this ogbonge episode of Voices of Vigilance, where we dey make voices of active citizens and active voices sound weller and sharper. We have plenty active voices last week. We chook mouth for plenty things wey happen for Obodo Naija. One of such active voices wey raise voice plenty for matter wey concern Christians. This time, na the Most Reverend Godfrey Onah, the Bishop of Nsukka, for a message wey he drop for him church. Yes, that message, true, no be last week wey he drop am, but somehow that message still dey trend for inside social media. For a message, him say, na the way Jews take by Jesus Christ, na the same way Nigeria government they take kill Christians for inside Nigeria. Make we listen.
A number of things Christians have suffered in this country can be compared to the crucifixion of the Lord. Do we talk about the takeover of all Christian schools, all mission schools by Nigerian government? They took over those schools, destroyed them, turned our educational institutions into houses of formation of criminals and mediocres. People who can't write simple letters, who can't speak any language correctly, who can't solve their own problems, and won't pass any exam without cheating. And that is like crucifying, because that is a house. The school is a house of formation of character. They have taken the body away. They have removed all signs of his death. Since after the takeover of schools, who has the correct statistics of the number of churches that have been burnt down in this country? Who knows how many Christians have been killed in this country because they are Christians? Some right inside the church. Some will tell you these are criminals. They are not just targeting Christians. Take it easy. How many of those who perpetrate these crimes have been arrested and prosecuted? How many of them are in jail? How many of them have faced the death penalty? The Catholic Church is against the death penalty. I'm talking about Nigerian law. But we know that if anything happens to some of those who perpetrate this crime, either in self-defense or in resistance, the government stands up. There is outrage everywhere in all levels of government. This selective outrage of government, this selective outrage of the police, of the army, of the security agencies, when innocent citizens are massacred and when criminals are repelled and in the repelling they die, this selective outrage is like, it's not only that they have killed him, they have taken the body away. They want to wipe off every trace. And some Christians are being provoked legitimately to react. Anytime any of them reacts, they are said to be taking the laws into their hands. But all those who trample the law with their feet, trample upon the law. They kill, they rape, they maim, they sack farmers. They harvest crops of farmers and feed it to their cattle. And when you say no, why are you doing this? It is death. And when they do that, they record it and post it to government to see. If you ask them question, you are killed. If you chase them away and while running away they die, you'll be condemned to death. This, permit me to say, is pure, sheer provocation.
For another Torie, my people, Nnamdi Kanu, one of the most active voices matter, come up for Federal High Court for Abuja last week. Meanwhile, active voice Marcel Happiness Okocha share your opinion about waiting in think. Say they happen for that Nnamdi Kanu matter. But before I bring you this opinion, this now the summary of waiting happen for court on Thursday. The judge where they preside over the matter will be Justice James Omotosho no happy as the matter they slow. In fact, invest for federal government and the prosecution team say they just they delay that matter up and down. The judge give them only 6 days to bring all their witnesses to court or in go throw away that matter for corner.
Yet the cross-examination of the second prosecution witness was concluded today, and the court has adjourned the matter for 6 days. We're back on the 28th of May, the 29th of May, 6 June, 16 June, 18 June, and 19 June for the prosecution to continue to present their case. And that's good.
For inside the matter, counsel for Nnamdi Kanu will be Paul Irukoro San play video for court will show the retired Army General T.Y. Danjuma and the Director General of DSS Adeola Ajayi, where they tell the public make them rise up and defend themselves from terrorists and bandits, will be the same thing where they accuse Nnamdi Kanu saying do. Make I show now the video where they play.
I'll share experience with you when I was state director in Bauchi. Most of you remember an incident in Azari. A group of terrorists, the Boko Haram, then had invaded Azari. They were shooting in an attempt to kidnap, and the community chased them. They killed some members of the community, but the community members killed all of them. The last guy, Khalid, climbed onto a tree and was firing. The community stood, they were resilient, and they killed Khalid. Since that day, there has not been one terrorist attack in Azari. As a matter of fact, the former head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, said, and I quote, "If we want to stop or curb this terrorism, we shall emulate the Azari example." Tafawa Balewa also happened to be a local government in Bauchi that was always in flames. And the people of Bogoro and some part of Tafawa Balewa, where the Sayawas are, rose up on one occasion. They knew their terrain better, climbed onto trees and mountains. When the invaders came, they did not only repel them, they seized their weapons. And since then, you can attest to it that you hardly hear about Tafawa Balewa again. What I'm trying to say, the practical approach to mobilizing people, is that you have to get everyone involved. You do not expect the Nigerian Army, police, DSS, to protect every Nigerian or every community. It is not going to work. It is impossible for us to deploy to every community in the country. It is unimaginable that any security agencies that has the resources to do it. So as we live here, we all belong to one community or the other. What we have to start experimenting is how we can make the community to prepare first if the first line of defense was. Our culture is communal. We do things together, festival together, ceremonies together, wedding ceremony, whatever. So why can't we fight some miscreants, some charlatans among us together?
They are trying to recolonize us and take over our land. Can I allow you to defend yourselves? Your Majesty, you heard what they've said. You must then unite our people. A lot of the attacks that I got was from our people. They said I told them to defend themselves. I didn't give them arms. I will not give you arms. Find out how these people who have it got it. Use the same ways, use the same means to defend you, to defend yourselves.
All these videos where they play show say other people don't talk. All this is where they accuse Nnamdi Kanu, but nothing happened to them. Another video where he play for the judge be the one where they show where Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State, take him mouth, talk say all the gbege where they happen for Imo State, say no be IPOB they cause am.
If anybody tells you that IPOB is the one killing people in Oluzon, it is not correct. Wicked politicians are sponsoring the killings in Olu. Last week in Oberuru, the APC ward chairman was killed in his house. The APC secretary was killed in his house. APC woman leader was killed in his house. I have cross-checked since the inception of this banditry. Not one PDP man has died. Not one PDP man, his house has been attacked or burnt. So it is very clear to me that these people are after APC. I am sorry for those who will come in a very naked daylight and want to be after government. Only a weak government can allow that.
The witness we call himself Mr. BB can answer say in support waiting Oga their DG of DSS talk 100% because in the advise people may they go get approval before they go mobilize, go defend themselves. Concerning the T.Y. Danjuma video, the witness say in here waiting the retired general talk, but he no one say anything lie concerning that video. Erokorokon asked the witness whether whether DSS arrests Danjuma after he made that comment. BBB say he know they are aware. Concerning Hope Uzodinma video, Oga BBB say he believes that the governor they refer to political killings for Imo State, but the killings where IPOB member they carry out cut across security people, civilian, everybody including politicians. For another Torie, my people, the JAMB matter see the raised up head for inside last week. This time, that is the Southeast Caucus for House of Rep don't come out gidigba. Come call for immediate resignation of JAMB Oga Patapata will be Professor Ishak Oloyede.
On the 14th of May, he admitted to this, what we have described as a catastrophic institutional failure, where nearly 400 students who took exams in April were asked to come and retake and receive those exams. That's never happened in the history of this country, and I'm sure it came as a shock to Nigerians. People have said it was, like Professor Ishak said, that it was a technical glitch. The chairman of the committee that oversights him said it was human error. Whatever caused what led to nearly 400 students to resit their exams is not the issue. The issue, as far as the Southeast Caucus is concerned, is what was the institutional response from JAMB? That was what concerned us. When he told Nigerians about what happened and was so emotional about it. Yes, mistakes can happen, but we waited to know what is JAMB going to do to remedy the situation. And what JAMB did was what prompted us to take a stand on the matter.
For another side there, another active voices led by Women's Aid Collective WACOL don't carry protest go for Enugu, Abakaliki and Oka for inside JAMB offices where they for there. Yes, then talk say that thing where JAMB do, no good at all as they take rush go reset the exam. Listen.
In Enugu State, to register our displeasure with the ongoing saga at JAMB and UTM, our children have had enough. We have been traumatized. They have been traumatized. You see people committing suicide, depression, mental problem, all because of JAMB. And we are asking JAMB, you don't deploy technology selectively. And you don't sit for exams selectively. Exam that you want to adjudge fair, everybody must have uniform exam. So when JAMB admitted responsibility for the glitch of human error, whatever they call it, we said that was good and way forward. But seeing them within 2 days, we fixed another exam without full analysis of what went wrong, and then just without even thinking about the parents, about the current hardship in the country, about people affordability, just impose exam. Worse still, they impose exam and put a time unknown to law. 6 a.m., 6:30. Do people take exam this early? No official opening of even for work, for exam and everything. And then you put it in a time, even in the southeast, there is so much insecurity. And then you exposed our children, our words, to all form of hardship. Some people are still missing as we speak. And our heart is bleeding. Our heart is very heavy. Enough is enough. And what we are calling today at JAMB office is to tell them that they have to cancel the exam. Cancellation, and they will put another date if at all JAMB will continue. Then JAMB has to be phased out. It has
The Ogbonge active voice will be the VeryDarkMan don't carry in campaign reach Anambra State for Saturday to see if he go fit rescue the Onitsha drug market traders when NAFDAC close their shop.
Because what you people are doing here is evil and a very big extortion. And from this video here, we will put up on Namo stuff. There's no two ways about it. Now, what happened in this market? This is the biggest drug market in Nigeria, am I right? Yeah.
In West Africa, sir.
In West Africa? Yeah. Right. Now, what happened? NAFDAC came here in February to shut it down.
February 8th.
February 8th to shut it down. This market has over 5,000 shops.
Yes.
Right, listen. Over 5,000 shops. They locked it because they claim that they found fake products. Right. Now, after 2-3 months, the people said, please, it is not all of us that you found fake products with. You understand? Not all of us carry fake products. Why would you now lock all the shops? Which also does not make sense. But at the end of the day, these people stayed about 2 months. 2 months, 4 months, 3 months. Boys down, they spent over 2 months in their houses, nothing to do, the market was locked. 3 good months. Eventually, NAFDAC came and said, okay, you are going to pay 500,000 if you want us to open your shop. After 500, they moved it to 700.
After 2 weeks,
they moved it again to pass. Now, hey, they came and said, pay 500,000 and we'll open your shop for you. Now, this is the first question. NAFDAC, for you people to say they should pay 500,000, does that mean you are giving them a guarantee to go and produce more fake drugs? That's the first question. If truly they carry fake drugs, where are the people that you caught? Yes. Are you not supposed to prosecute them? Why the people that are selling the original drug will continue their business? Yes. So you shut down a big market like this that supplies drugs for Nigerians that are sick in the hospitals for your selfish interest and for stealing, because this is stealing. Now, as I speak to you now, a lot of shops are locked and I'll take you around the market. Yes, sir. because you have to pay 700,000. Example, this is a receipt of one person. And a lot of them here also have receipts of what they are paid. And if you don't pay, you cannot enter the market, you cannot use your shop. Yes. My problem now is this. Why I came to this market is this. I came to this market today not because of the 700,000, but because I know that if you let them collect this one now, they will come back again after 2 years to close this market and sit down this people to pay 700,000. And that is stealing. NAFDAC, you can't do this. The only way you will do this, I will engineer these people to sue you people now. Yes. They'll bring their representative, they'll take you to court. Yes. You provide the people that sold fake drugs, you prosecute them, and this extortion of collecting 700,000 will not work. Yes. The mistake you made, wait. The mistake, I will blame all of you in this market. They said, bro, I will blow you. Yo, shut the fuck up! The mistake these people made, I had over 1,000 people have paid. Now, if you calculate 700,000 times 1,000, you know what will be that? Zero. Wait. What is billion? Wait. Your phone cannot calculate it. Wait. Now, all these people now don't pay. That's the fuck up they do. Because when you pay, you give them more money. If you don't understand on the ground, you not carry lawyers, you not pay. This injustice will not happen. Because this is injustice. And this is stealing. Now, we'll go around the market. Like I said, this is one receipt. Everybody here will open their shop, get their receipts. And 700,000 that they pay. Why? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I am receiving this. Yes. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now you see the problem I have. I don't like to play tribal card, but I'll play it now. What is the tribal card? For not when I stay, there are killings allegedly by the headsmen. You never ever go wrong when they say cow. This ones they sell drugs. I believe, yes, myself agree. So there's no way you will not see people that sell fake drugs. But it will not be all of them that sell fake drugs. Do you understand? So I'm calling on the authorities and I'm calling on NAFDAC. Open their shops for them. Else, there'll be a protest that will break all the door. Will break all the door. We'll give you time. All the people don't pay, no problem. But the many people cannot pay. If not, we go do the protest around you, Anambra. This is my first time in Anambra. I'm supposed to have to wait. We'll give you 2 days. If you don't open it in 2 days, listen to me, nobody should pay again. Wait. We will not come back now. If they go arrest everybody, all of us better say. That's the end. Now let's go around the shop. Let's go. Now come here.
For another Torio, other active voices don't carry another hashtag enter election matter. Now, as almost all the governors, they become they go APC and I make them they talk. Even say they don't challenge Randy Peter, say in own na gentleman's way. Say na their own get small touch of violence for anybody who won rig election for 2027. Make we hear them.
The polling unit, it must be known to every LP voter. It must be known to every APC voter. Everybody, make everybody come. Look, this is a man that held Lagos for 24 years. He held Lagos through card reader. He held Lagos through beavers. He held Lagos through voters ID. Every political higgy haga, he has held Lagos streets. He held Lagos through a president, Obasanjo. He fought a president. This one. So my brother, we are dealing with people that woke up, told us that the electoral IREF had a glitch, announced the president with when they had barely announced 1/4 of the registered results, announced somebody by 4 a.m. 4 days later. I don't get time for electoral reform. We will go far. We will plug all the holes in INEC. Then the one way INEC will do for 2027 and say, then go off IREF, announce Tinubu, and make una do una worst. We will tell INEC earlier. And fix INEC or what will happen. If INEC asks you now, fix INEC now, what will happen? What do you go tell INEC? We go beat una. We go beat to now. We go beat to now. Fix INEC or we go beat to that. We go beat to now. Make with the Adam. Make them know say that 2027 is coming with a touch of violence. It's coming with a touch of violence. We go beat to now. We not talk say we go beat to now if una do the right thing. But if una read 2027, we go beat to now. We go beat to now. This whole country, everybody go carry koboko. The Labour Party logo will be cane or bulala. APC logo can be broom. PDP logo can be that mama papa pikin. We go come out them. We go put cane. One cane go just in the middle of that Labour Party because we go beat person. We go beat person 2027. I know why they tell you. Randy Peters, do the one where you go do. You know, say you be gentleman. Don't they follow your content from when you just sabi recount all those 54 governors in the US. That time you still be gentleman. We don't do violence. This violence space don't they celebrate 3.5 years.
Finally, another active voice will be Budget. Say they don't catch wuru money where National Assembly allegedly bafanya inside the 2025 Nigerian budget. Make we hear as Channel TV take talk.
Budget says it has uncovered 11,122 project insertions worth 6.93 trillion naira introduced by the National Assembly into the 2025 budget. In its 2025 budget tracking report tagged National Assembly insertions in the 2025 budget, the organization says its analysis reveals that 238 projects valued at over 5 billion naira each, with a cumulative value of 2.29 trillion naira, were inserted without much effort at justifying them. In the report signed by the organization's senior communications associate Nancy Odimegu, Budget notes with shock that 39% of all insertions, being 4,371 projects worth 1.72 trillion naira, were forced into the Ministry of Agriculture's budget, inflating its capital from 242.5 billion naira to 1.95 trillion naira, while the Ministries of Science and Technology and Budget and Economic Planning saw bloated alterations of 994.8 billion naira and 1.1 trillion naira respectively from insertions alone. Budget identifies some of the anomalies to include 1,477 streetlights worth 393.29 billion naira, 538 boreholes totaling 14.53 billion naira, and 6.7 billion naira earmarked for empowerment of traditional rulers. Budget is therefore calling on President Bola Tinubu to reform the budgeting process and on the Attorney General of the Federation to seek constitutional interpretation of the powers of appropriation of Nigeria's National Assembly.
My people, it dey like say na here we go stop today, Tori. Next week, na another date, we will go bring you some other active voices where they chook mouth for inside Niger matter. If you self chook your own mouth, we go bring you for inside this program. Don't forget to subscribe and like our post. Make YouTube for recommend them for other people. Bye.